everybody, and welcome to Inshore Angler. My name is Gregory, and today my special guest is John Johnston. John is with the Phoenix Pro Staff, the Phoenix Boat Pro Staff, and we're today fishing in South Carolina, the low country of South Carolina, on the Cooper River. So we're going to try and catch some largemouth bass around this hydrilla. We got a lot of hyacinth, just absolutely full of cover. It's a tidal river. Right now the tide is coming in, which is not too advantageous to us, but I believe we can find a few fish. Don't you think? With all this cover, there's got to be a fish out there somewhere, right?
I agree.
All right.
Watch old Wally Gator chase my squirrel frog. I'll bring it right across his back. Can't stand it. Can't stand it. Oh, he's got my frog. Oh no.
Oh my God, you got a frog. I mean, you got an alligator.
It's my $15. It's my $15 squirrel frog. There he goes.
I believe you can say goodbye to your squirrel frog.
Oh. What am I gonna do? Oh no.
I know one thing. That alligator ain't coming in this boat, so you can forget about that.
Oh, let's see how mad I can get him.
Oh my goodness.
Let's see how mad he'll get.
Oh my goodness.
We'll see what this. Oh,
hey! All right.
You let go. Yes, sir.
Oh,
yes,
boy.
sir. Frog intact.
Oh God. Well, I'll have to admit, you could probably have the biggest one for today. I'll concede to that.
Oh my! Enough of that. Enough of that. I thought I could snake it past him, but he was too fast.
Was he quick or what? He wanted that frog, man. I'm telling you. There's a hit, Johnny.
Oh yeah.
There we go. Little one. But he'll do. I caught that on a little 6-inch Zoom swamp crawler, green pumpkin in color. Look at the colors on that fish. Is that beautiful or not? Wow,
green.
Man, if you notice, the water we're fishing in is really black. All right, buddy, let you go. But I'm fishing a little swamp crawler. This little bait right here has done wonders for me over the years. Don't look like much, does it? But I'm gonna tell you one thing, that when the fish is tough, when the bites are hard to come by, throw this bait right here. And even when they're biting good, don't matter. But when the bite is tough, this little bait right here is just absolutely phenomenal. And what I've been doing is rigging it Texas style, like this. I'm using a little 1/0 hook, and I've got a split shot about this, about a foot, about 12 inches up. Just got a little split shot on it. And what I'm doing is just fishing the outside edge of this hyacinth and this hydrilla, and just fishing the current. We're just kind of sliding down this current right here and just letting the current pull the boat right on through this little creek. And I'm just fishing the outside edges, and that fish just bit me in about 7-8 feet of water. He was way on the outside of it. So I'm gonna see if I can catch another one in that same little spot. That tournament you and I fished up on Murray, when was it, 2-3 months ago, something like that?
I do.
We were catching all those really nice big fish way up the river.
Way up the river.
We were so far up the river that we were beyond where the map showed us. I mean, we went off the map.
We went off the map. That's right. We were the only bass boat.
For 3 days.
For 3 days.
We were the only bass boat up there. And boy, I'm telling you one thing, we caught a ton of fish.
Until they turned the switch off.
Yeah,
on the dam.
when they stopped pulling water that day, boy, that was just like turning a light switch off, wasn't it? We still caught a few, but we had to really work hard for them. When they were pulling that water, it was real easy to catch them, real easy.
In practice, we were catching up to 30 pounds every afternoon.
Yeah, and that's 5 fish, ladies and gentlemen, 30 pounds, 5 fish. But there were some nice chunks we were catching. There he is. Oh, this is a good fish here, man. Here. Better than the other one, I think. Unless he had me up in the grass. Woo! Right off that, see that point right there?
Yeah.
That's where he was. A little better fish. Boy, he hit that thing like a ton of bricks now. He wanted that thing bad. Give me a little better. Give me a little fella. Ooh. Ooh, buddy. I'm gonna let you go, I promise. I promise I'm gonna let you go. Nice little chunk, a little river bass. How about that? I'm 2 up on you, bud. Of course, you got the alligator.
Right.
There you go, little buddy. I'm gonna let you go. Huh?
Got a lot of weight to make up.
All right. We're gonna use that worm again. I believe I just got a hit right. Yep, he's swimming up.
Swimming with it.
Yeah. There he is. Hey, buddy. Look at here. Ooh, he ain't no hog, but I can tell you what, he's a lot of fun. Still another nice little river bass.
Born right here.
Yes, sir. Nice little fish. Good. Look at the colors on that fish, would you? Wow, look at that. Unreal. Beautiful. Beautiful fish.
More bait. More bait.
Folks, what we're going to do is we're going to continue following this current on around, but there's a little depression back here in this corner. The water's a little bit deeper. It's a little hole, washout hole. It's got a lot of hydrilla around it. We're going to go to that, but right now we're going to take a short break. We'll be back in just a few minutes.
Right here?
Got a bite? Yeah, he's swimming with it.
Swimming, I think.
Yeah, he's moving downtown. There he is.
Oh, there we go.
There he is. There's a little river bass. Another little river bass. Pretty color. Fishing that super slow, isn't it?
Very slow.
Well, what it is, it's got a bunch of, you know why they're here, right? I mean, there's a few fish right here.
Deep hole right here by the power plant.
Yeah, there's a power plant right here, and this is the freshwater intake. And of course, they keep it dredged and keep it nice and clean so they don't have a bunch of weeds stopping up their pipes, but there's a lot of weeds that float in here and are on the surface. And if you'll, like little hyacinth and stuff right here, the water is actually flowing underneath the hyacinth. So if you throw up next to it and you start feeding it line, then the bait actually starts drifting. The current pulls the bait up underneath the grass. So that's how we're catching them right here, right now. You got to fish super, super slow. Can't be in no hurry. And I'm gonna catch another one right there. Can't let you catch me. I'm already, you know, I'm 2 up on you now. You know, I can't let you catch me. With me
picked that up and ran towards me. Better fish.
Did it ran at you?
Whoa, come on, baby.
Ricky Meyer.
Better fish there, isn't it?
A little bit, you're just a scrapper.
I'll let it whip you now. Nice fish. Oh, there we go. Caught him off that point of grass right there?
That point of grass right there. Yeah, pretty fish.
Boy, they got some pretty colors. Pretty color. Not very big, but they're pretty. You know, this is middle of August. It's about 100 degrees, supposed to be about 118 degrees today in the heat index. As you can tell, the sweat's just pouring off me right now. It's 9:56 in the morning, and it is a scorcher. Ooh, that's a nice alligator right there. Look at the size of that alligator right there. Whoa. A good one. But we're fishing this flat right in here. It's got a bunch of hydrilla, and the fish that we're actually catching are coming off underwater isolated patches. You can't really see them, so you just have to kind of throw out there and drag it real slow. And when you feel that isolated patch of grass, hang on, because that's where we've been getting most of our bites.
Bite?
One nibbling on my string. Oh, there's a little one.
Yeah.
That's why I can hardly feel him. He ain't much bigger than the worm. Look at that. Just goes to show you how mean they are, boy. How aggressive they are. Look at that. Just calm down, old boy. Calm down. I'll get you out of here. I'll get you out of here. Good. About the size of my hand. Whoa! Hang on, buddy. Hang on. Hang on. I'm gonna let you go. There you go. Well, the golf team, right? Well, you know, what we did earlier, we moved out, tide turned, so now it's going out. So now I'm gonna get back on the main area of the lake, still fishing bulrushes and hydrilla, but where it has a more sharper drop off. And the fish that were on during the high tide would be up into the bulrushes are now moving out, so it should be a little bit easier to catch. So hopefully we'll catch them a little bit bigger.
Fish on.
Fish on. It's a crappie. No, really, it's a bass. It looks like a crappie to start with. Hey, look here. Caught one on the spinnerbait. So I decided to throw the old blade a couple of times and see what happened. And sure enough, there she be. I think that's the biggest fish we've caught all day right there. Nice fish. They might be a little small, but I tell you what, they are sure mean. There we go, buddy. Spinner bug. How about that?
Mm-hmm.
You know, one thing about my show, John, you know, we caught a lot of fish today, but they were all small. But you know what? That's what you get sometimes. I don't stage any fish. What you see is what you get, you know. And you know, some days you go out and you catch a bunch of little fish, and some days you go out and you catch 2 or 3 fish, and some days you go out and you catch 30, 40 fish, you know. But what you see is what you get on my show. I don't do any faking or staging fish or anything like that. It's all realistic. What you see is what you get.
A lot of people are working today.
You betcha.
We ain't.
You betcha.
Mark, I enjoyed it today. I appreciate you letting me be your guest host.
John, it's always been a pleasure, buddy. We've been fishing together how many years now?
Over 20.
20 years, yes sir. It's always been a pleasure.
Absolutely.
You know, we caught a lot of fish today. We didn't catch any big ones, but we caught a lot of fish. I had a fun time. It's the middle of August. As you can tell, the sweat is pouring off of me right now, and John as well. Conditions were tough. Anytime in August and down south, conditions are going to be tough. The tide wasn't correct when we started this morning, but it's just too doggone hot to continue out there the rest of the day. Thanks for watching Inshore Angler. We had a great time with my good old friend John Johnston. Anytime also Phoenix Boats, I want to thank them for letting us use their boat, and John is on their pro staff. Yeah, I know they're very pleased with your success. And continued success, and we will see y'all next week. Watch out for some shows that we're going to have coming up. You just won't believe them. They're going to be fantastic. Catch you next week.